In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the 11 best practices for Amazon listing optimization. I'm Dr. Travis Ziegler, and I'm going to go over 11 different things that we do when we look at one of our products to just kind of do an audit and to optimize the listing. It's actually pretty simple, but it's not easy because you always have to be testing and everything. So that's going to be one of the steps. But let's just go over Amazon listing optimization and kind of what it is first. And I think this is one of the most, it's a huge part of your Amazon success, and it's one of the most overlooked strategies of your Amazon PPC strategy, and also just your sales strategy for Amazon overall. Because if you have a listing that's converting at 10%, and then you do some tests and you figure out some ways to optimize it and it gets up to 20%, that's the difference between thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars over the lifetime of that product. And your competitor is always testing. And so you need to be optimizing because your competitor is always optimizing. So in the previous videos for this this free 8-week masterclass that I've been doing for Amazon PPC, I showed you how you should be tracking your results. You should be researching your competitors. And also I showed you how to do Amazon keyword research. If you missed any of those videos, you can either click the link below to sign up for that free 8-week course, or you can actually click the link right above my head, and that will take you to the playlist that has all those videos in it. So let's jump into the 11 best Amazon listing optimization practices. And so number one is Amazon keyword research. This is where everything starts. This is essentially the map to your Amazon listing. And so keyword research is going to help determine your titles, your bullets, your description, your Amazon PPC. It's going to pretty much determine everything you need to do to optimize your listing. And so if you missed my Amazon keyword research video, just click that right above here and I'll put it right above my head. And that will go into extreme depth. It's about a 20-minute long video. So I would highly recommend taking a look at that video. So keyword research has two goals. The first goal is to find those high searched keywords that if we use them, we're going to use them in our titles, we're going to use them in our bullets, in our description. So eventually we'll become indexed for them and we'll get organic sales as a result. We'll also use it in our backend search terms. The second goal is to pinpoint mid to long tail keywords in Amazon. Again, those are a little different than Google because mid to long tail keywords on Amazon are going to be ones that have a decent amount of search, not the crazy high search ones, but they're not gone after that much. And so Google mid to long tail keywords are long phrases that get some search volume to go after. Amazon's different. It can be one word, it can be 3 words, it can be 4 words, it can be 5 words. But you're looking for that kind of maybe like 1,000 searches a month instead of the 200,000 searches a month, and you're going to start going after those. And so that's kind of the 2-step goal for my Amazon keyword research. If you have the budget to go after those high search volume words, go for it. But if you don't have the budget, I recommend going after those mid to long tail keywords because as you rank for those, you'll organically get indexed for those other keywords as well. So number 2 is title. You need to optimize your title. And there's 2 ways to do this. I look at frequency count. So we researched our competitors in step 2 of this masterclass. You can click that video right above my head. And what we did is we found the frequency word count of the titles of our biggest competitors in that space. And so you want to make sure that you're using those titles. So when I first look at a title or when I'm first crafting a title, I look at the frequency count and just figure out the first like 5 words or so. And so I do those first 5 words from the frequency count alone. And then what I do is I go into my next step, which is the Amazon keyword research part. And when I'm looking at the Amazon keyword research part for words we're trying to rank for or those high search volume words, I'll then kind of add those words into the title and put benefits in that title as well to make somebody click on the title. And so word count, Amazon keyword research is what I use to craft that title. So number 3 best practice is bullets. Bullets are huge. And so with your bullets, you want to evoke emotion in the customer. You don't just want to spit a bunch of features of your product. You want to ask yourself, what do I want to be feeling to click purchase of this product? So what is your customer feeling? Don't think about the features. So what we usually do with bullets is you'll write down 5 bullet points that are very simple. And so most of the time when I see sellers doing this, they write down the features of the product 100%. And so they're going to write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 features of the product. Nobody buys on features. They buy on the benefits. Features are just kind of something that your product does. So I have blue blockers on. Blue blockers are a feature. Why do we Why do we wear blue blockers? Because blue blockers help us sleep better. They also help us have less eye strain. And so those are both benefits. And so what I do first is I also check my competitors' reviews. And so look at your competitors' reviews, see what all the rave about their products are. That's how you can come up with bullets as well. You can also put into Google, why do people buy blue blockers? And you could see the different reasons why people buy, and then use those for your bullets. And then finally, ask your customers why they bought your product. And so I'm actually doing this right now. I'm emailing a bunch of our VIP customers that have bought lots from us. So they've spent over $300 with us lifetime. And I'm asking them one simple question: why did you choose us? Or if it's a product specific, I'll say, why did you choose to buy that? Or what do you like about this product? And it's as simple as that. You don't have to make it too complex, but make sure you focus on the benefits. And so feature, you'll probably write down first, ask, why is this feature important? That's going to give you the benefit. And then if you want to go even a step further, ask why that benefit's important. And then you can get to the more emotional level of a customer. And that's how you can write your bullets a little bit better. So for a full walkthrough of how I do bullets, I actually included the blog posts in the show notes down below in the description in the comments. You can click over there and I actually walk you through a product of ours and walking you through the title, number one, and then also the bullets. And actually everything that we do, we focus on that one product. So fourth thing you want to focus on is your photos. Photos are huge, especially your hero image. Get creative with these. And so don't go against Amazon's terms of service, of course, but what you want to do with your photos is make them interesting. So I included a couple interesting ones in the show notes, but our makeup remover is an example of that. We didn't just show the bottle or do a 3D rendering. We took the cap off the bottle and we showed it dripping, but we still comply with Amazon's TOS because we have a white background and it is just the product in that picture. It's just not a closed bottle, it's open. It shows a little bit more. So another thing about photos is you have to get them professionally done. You can start out if you're on a budget with your iPhone or your phone in general, but you have to get professional photos. I have a professional camera, I have a studio, but it never looks as good as a professional that knows what they're doing. I've included 2 of the photographers that I use down in the description below, so you can click and check those out. One's from Fiverr, and then the other one is Viral Launch. I love their photography service, but you can click those links. Those are affiliate links, so you'll buy me a cup of coffee if you use them. So thank you. But with the photos, you also want to treat these like they're second bullets as well. And so with the lifestyle images, show happy people. Happy people sell. And show happy people and then put little bullet points on them. So as of this recording, we just released a product. It's called our Hydrate Eye Cream and Face Moisturizer. Extremely competitive market, but we're selling to an audience. And you can see that example. I actually put it down in the description as well. You can go over there and check out our photos. So very simple bullet points that are benefit driven. And so make sure you get professional photos done and then lifestyle images with bullet points included on them. So if you're liking this video so far, make sure you hit that like button down below. And then while you're down there, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified whenever we come out with a new Amazon best practices video. I focus on Amazon PPC, so you'll get a little bit more on that side, but we focus on overall Amazon because everything's important. So bullet point number 5. Excuse me. The 5th best practice for Amazon listing optimization is your enhanced brand content. I think it's like 60 to 70% as of this recording is now shopped on your mobile phone. And Amazon shows your enhanced brand content before it shows your bullets now. And so you need to focus on enhanced brand content. And this is simple. You just focus on your bullets again, put them up or down in the enhanced brand content, and you focus on your photos. So you're gonna have to reformat your photos a little bit. You can hire somebody on Fiverr to do that for you for inexpensive. I hired somebody on Fiverr for $25. I said, here's our listing, go. And he did. And he created it, $25, that's it. So due to mobile shopping, again, you need to be focusing on enhanced brand content. The nice thing about enhanced brand content too is you can focus on your messaging. So the messaging that you use for your business, so your branding. Our branding is for every product we sell, we donate a portion of the profits. Actually, we donate a portion of the revenues to a charity that helps give free eye exams, sunglasses, and glasses to those in need. So we do that both in Jamaica and here in the United States. We've gone on mission trips to Mexico, Peru, Ecuador. Jamaica is our main stop, and we've also been to Turks and Caicos. So we do it all over the Caribbean and all over South and Central America too. But we also do it here at home in the United States as well. So you can put that in your enhanced brand content to really let people know who you are. So the number 6 Amazon listing optimization best practice is your backend search terms. This is as simple as using the same thing you really did for your title. And so we're going to use the frequency count of the words, and then you're going to use the terms that you're trying to go after in both PPC and those high search volume terms. Once you put those in, I use a tool called Frankenstein. I put a link down in the show notes for that. It's by Helium 10. We consolidate it into the character count that we need to comply with Amazon, which I think the time of this recording is about 150 characters, or they call it 250 bytes. But I put it in there, condense it down, and then I delete the words that are in the title. It's pretty simple because you don't need to re-index for that in the backend search term. I take those out because they're in the title. And so that's a pretty easy step. Number 7 is your description. It may not seem like your description matters because you have enhanced brand content, but I still like to put things in there for keyword optimization. And what you can do is just do line breaks. So that's like a closed parenthesis like that with a BR, and you can just do line breaks. And so in case your enhanced brand content doesn't show, it will still show something, and you might actually get indexed for that. I have no research on that. I just still do it. So number 8 is your reviews and ratings, which is incredibly important. I don't think enough Amazon sellers focus on this, and the ones that are successful do focus on reviews and PPC. Those are the 2 best things that you can focus on, and of course, Amazon listing optimization. So reviews are the social proof of your business. It shows that people are buying your product. It shows that people are loving your product, hopefully. And the best thing to get good reviews, make a really good product, number 1. So make sure you really focus on product quality. And number 2 is that you have a great and compliant automated email sequence afterwards. We use Managed by Stats for that. There's a link for that in the show notes as well, down in the description. With Managed by Stats, they make it very simple. Most softwares do. And then number 3 is build a list outside of Amazon. So we like to download our Amazon customer list, and we like to advertise to them on Facebook with like a free book or something that revolves around the problem that your product solves. And so then you create this raving fan audience. You can check out our whole group. It's called the Dry Eye Syndrome Support Community over on Facebook. And that's going to be the group that we've built up over the last, I think we're on our 3rd year anniversary now. And so it takes time to grow a raving fan or raving fan audience and list, but it's probably the number 1 thing that you can do. So again, we just released our Hydrate Eye Cream and Face Moisturizer. And with that, we've got about 24 reviews as of the time of this recording. And you can click the show notes to check it out. And how did we get all those reviews? We pretty much did a launch with our raving customers, and I've called every single one that was part of that launch. We did a beta launch of 300 products, and I have called every single person on that list. And I've asked them how they like the product. And it's just overall great customer service, figuring out what their problems are, solving them, making a great product to solve it, following up with them by picking up the phone or an automated email sequence. But picking up the phone is going to give you that edge over everybody else, and it's going to create loyal customers. So be sure to check out that link in the description, and you can see that our product and how it's doing. Selling about 10 a day with Amazon PPC. We just turned it on yesterday, and it's working pretty well. And so we're just starting to build on that momentum that we got from the initial reviews. So be sure to check out in the link. I included the link to my free 8-week Amazon PPC masterclass. Be sure to check that out in the description and in the comments below. So number 9 of best practices for your Amazon listing optimization is use a software. So there is software out there that helps kind of audit your listing. We use Helium 10's Chrome extension. You can check that out in the listing below as well. And it's free. And so what it does is it actually just shows you your score. It's not perfect, but it gives you a good idea of where you need to go further. So it looks at your ratings and reviews, your product description, your bullets, your photos, and your title. And it kind of looks at all that and gives you a score based out of 10. The closer you are to 10, the better. If you're not at 10, try to fix it and try to figure out how you can fix it. So number 10, Amazon listing optimization best practice is hire a professional copywriter. I have someone on my team that's what they do, is they write copy for products. So we do the Amazon keyword research, we do the frequency count, we research the competitors, we look at the reviews, and we write the title, we write the bullets, we write the description. And we don't write the photos, but we can tell you kind of what you can put on the photos, or we don't make the photos. But if you're interested in that service, you can head to growto1million.com, schedule a time to talk to me and see if it's the right fit for you. we'll just hop on the phone for like 15, 20 minutes, check it out. Also, if you want to get an audit of your Amazon listing as well, or just your Amazon PPC, I love hopping on about a 30-minute phone call with you. You can do that same thing. You can schedule with me at growto1million.com, and we'll just take a look at your Amazon listing and your PPC, and I'll give you some ideas of what you can do. And then if we decide to work together moving forward, then I'll kind of give you my rates, and also give you the rates of the copywriter. And then if not, I'll point you in the right direction of somebody that might be able to help you that might serve you a little better than I can. So number 11 is one of my favorites because nobody does this, is never stop split testing your Amazon listing. You need to be careful with this because split testing things like your title and your bullets can sometimes de-index you or re-index you for certain things. So you need to watch for that. But you need to do this because the better your conversion rate gets, the more sales you get, the more efficient your Amazon PPC becomes. And so what I do is usually I'll split test the main image first. That kind of leads to the most clicks. Title, we can do a longer versus shorter. We can put different benefits in there. Price is a big one. Try increasing it from $1 to $5 or decreasing it and see what happens. Then I like to test the main image again, and then the secondary images, and then the title again, and then maybe I'll do the bullets. But the main things I focus on is main image, title, and then price. So those are the kind of 3 things that I like to split test over and over again. So make sure that when you are split testing, that you only split test one factor at a time per listing. I like to allow at least 14 days of rotation. So that's 7 days of each. And that's what we like to do. Sometimes the software will actually let you know if they found a winner before that, but I like to kind of push it out more. Have patience with this and then record everything down. So which title worked better, which bullets worked better, which image worked better. We use Splitly for this. There's a link down in the show notes. It is an affiliate link as well. But we use Splitly because it's great. It works really well. It's very easy to use. So we recommend split testing. It's huge. On top of split testing your listing, you can also split test your Amazon sponsored brands ads. So your headline search ads is what they used to be called. And what you want to do is, this is just kind of a side note on Amazon sponsored brand ads, is that you want to make sure that your headline has whatever keyword you're going after. I only go after one keyword per headline search ad or Amazon sponsored brand ad. And I usually have that keyword in the title. It's because you want to think like the customer and you want to get in their brain. So if they're searching for something like blue light blocking glasses for women, I'm going to put that in the headline. And that's the only keyword I'm going to go after. And so split test both your Amazon listing and split test your PPC, your Amazon sponsored brands. All right, so that was a lot to take in, the 11 best practices for Amazon listing optimization. If you liked this video and you want to see more like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below and hit the little bell right beside it, and you'll be notified whenever we come out with a great new video about Amazon listing or Amazon PPC, which is what I focus on more. What else you can do for your Amazon PPC? This is only step 4 in my free 8-week Amazon PPC masterclass. You can actually click the link in the description below, and you can sign up to get that sent right to your email. We send you 1 email a week. You can also check out the blog down below to check out the first 4 steps, because this, like I said, is step 4. And it's an actionable lesson. So you'll watch it and then just take action right away. And I give you worksheets and spreadsheets to kind of look at that as well. How can I help with your Amazon PPC? I coach very few students, but if you're interested in a free coaching call with me, we'll hop on the phone for about 30 minutes. It could be the best 30 minutes you ever spend on your business, but you can head to growto1million.com to check that out. That's grow to the number 1 million.com to check out the scheduling link for me. Well, again, we'll just hop on the call for about 45 minutes. This is for people. This is an absolute free call, by the way. And this is for people that have an incredible brand and they're looking to scale. They operate their business with integrity and great values. And this is for action takers. I want people that are willing to take action on their Amazon PPC, on their Amazon listing, and you have to take accountability for your failures and your successes. And you must be coachable. So why am I doing this? Why am I giving you a free call? The reason I do that is because if we can work together, I'm going to give you an offer to work together. If I can't figure out your problems or I can't solve them, then I'm going to point you in the direction to somebody that will. Either way, you're going to get help either way. And so if you're willing to take action, be vulnerable, and be coachable, then I'd love to chat with you. Head to growto1million.com and we will talk soon.